What up, tribe? It's your girl Raji, and I'd like to welcome you to my podcast, The Cush Concierge, Something for the People, where the evolved hustlers come to learn more about rootwork, conjure, tarot, culture, astrology, and a little bit of everything in between. I pray that you guys had an amazing week this week, and here we are on Saturday joining together to tap into this full moon in Libra energy. So again, if you're new here, my name is Raji and I will be your guide on your journey to Cush, okay? Now this tribe is all about the sharing of resources, the inspiring through story time, and really just checking out the temp of the universe every chance we get. You know, I haven't done a tribe talk in a while, but I plan on getting to it. It's been a few days. So I've been kind of coming back from this energy of where we was just, this is the last day of Venus being retrograde, and then we were dealing with Mercury retrograde. So a lot was essentially happening. And now, those are just the two major, transits that we're talking about. Obviously, there were other things going on, like these shifts with Uranus and Pluto and all these dramatic changes that we're going through. So that has just been a journey within itself. If you guys have had any interesting experiences this past Mercury in retrograde or Venus in retrograde, tap in the comments, y'all. Let me know, because let me know I'm not out here by myself. Okay? But ultimately, now that we are reaching a peak where we will not have to deal with retrogrades until early May, we are able to get things balanced and kind of work things out. So it was very much coded for you to wait until a certain period to make major decisions, decide if you're going to be a part of certain partnerships until after, even into beauty. And I'm not even gonna hold y'all, I was a small bit hard-headed because I needed to color my hair, right? And I was trying to do it around my birthday or whatever, and tell me why the color did not take. It didn't go bad, but it didn't take. And I was like, oh my god, you been hard-headed. So now I can color my hair with confidence, because but see, I figured that if I'd already done the color I would be good, but baby, oh my. And a lot of us were susceptible to beauty magic during that time. Fellas, this includes you too. Even if you're a guy, you can, have another guy be jealous of your looks, your charisma. So it could happen. And so there was a lot of mirror work going on. It was just a heavy, heavy energy. So I'm just happy that now we are today restoring balance, setting boundaries. Today you would tap into root work for justice, love, attraction. And there are a few rituals. Shout out to the Patreon tribe. There are a few rituals on Patreon right now, and we're also got some good things on the website as well in terms of supplies. So the Patreon grimoire is like a living, breathing, daily grimoire. I just add things as I go, and you guys can tap into that information. So just, click that link in my bio if you want to join Patreon, or visit my website, which is coming together quite nicely. I put my big girl panties on and decided that I wanted to, get a little bit more detailed with the offerings and expand our supplies. So our offerings. So it's been tedious, but it's well worth it, and I cannot wait to see what it kind of continues to morph into. I'm in love with the layout. But so if you guys need to book any readings today or any rituals for the full moon in Libra, or just period, you might have some teens that you need to have some assistance with, you can book via houseofcush.com, okay? Period. Now, in terms of astrology for today, again, we've got the full moon in Libra energy, and it's sitting at 23 degrees. We will start to get into the idea of degrees when we do our astrology workshops, because when you discover degrees in your chart, it tells you whether you've mastered something, the likelihood of you being wealthy. Those degrees mean a thing, okay? So put a pin in that. But Libra things that are going to be activated today are going to be partnerships, beauty work, glamour, magic, legal and justice work. Now, due to this, the moon is opposing the Aries sun, which you can expect a little tension between independence and relationships. So, like, people be trying to be kind of like controlling or like smothering type energy. Venus is in Pisces and it is doing this directing because we are out of retrograde. So we're going to sweeten what we want and we're going to dissolve the shit that we don't want, okay? Now, Mercury direct is shadow phase, which means basically communication could still be slightly tricky, but at the end of the day, you're going to be building more clarity around some things you may have had some confusion about in the previous weeks. Now, today with the full moon being in Libra, then we have it being based on Saturn. So as you know, Saturday is ruled by Saturn. This is stability. This is banishing boundaries, So during these planetary hours, you would tap into, and let me say the planetary hours of Venus and Saturn are going to be highly the best thing for you today to use. Now, you can check your own planetary calendar out because it varies by where you are. So you can choose om-journal.com or other ones, but it kind of helps you calculate those throughout the day. Now, good herbs for you to work with today, guys, are going to be roses for love, peace, attraction, catnip, which is for favor, allure. We've got licorice root, which is great for domination and control. And then the balm of Gilead, which is good for healing broken bonds. Now, if you're into this Rootwork thing, you might consider doing some glamour baths today, honey jars for love and peace, freezer spells to silence any drama, and justice petitions to settle imbalances, okay? Yeah, so if you working today, that's what you might be working on. I will put some stuff up for you guys on Patreon if you need a little starting point. Now, if you don't feel like making your own products and, you want to work this energy, you can purchase our Venus Glamour Oil. I've got a Return to Sender oil that is amazing. And, of course, we have our honey sweetening jars for love as well as for business. You can sweeten yourself, But, yes, tap in. Now, I'm going to say the best spells for you guys to work with today is going to be like spells and rituals, rather. Now, I say like rituals are something that you do more often, and spells are kind of you need like something done right then. Okay. Now, we got balance and harmony workings today. Obviously, Libra scales, relationships. Also, they're being ruled by Venus. You could find favor with love and attraction ritual. Beauty and glamour jar. Ooh. And then we've got the justice petition here, which is great in legal or housing matters for today. Ooh, it's a lot of opportunity today, y'all. And it was the theme, like when I was doing the daily horoscopes, the theme was like, get to work. Today is the day to like really put your foot down and like forge ahead. So, I love the rituals that I've come up with because it's just like, it tracks. So then you got cord cutting or relationship healing. So you got several opportunities. Now, don't forget to start with your cleanse and protection first. And then later on tonight, when the sun goes down, you can go ahead and prep for your rituals and things like that. Okay. Now I have a spiritual bath recipe for you guys. So if you want to jot this down, I also put it in the description too. Okay. So yeah, well, no, I won't. No, I won't. It'll be on Patreon. So if you don't write this down, then it'll be on Patreon. So rose petals, Florida water, honey, raw honey, of course, lavender, and you are going to need a psalm for harmony and beauty. Now, a great affirmation to use if you want to get into speaking into your water is because water is alive, or you might want to do this in the mirror. Okay? I declare and I decree that I am balanced, loved, and respected. I draw peace, beauty, and favor into every area of my life. As I will it, so mote it be. Ashe. And that's how I handle that one. Now, y'all know before we catch y'all, let's go ahead and get into this tribal reading for today. The readings have been very, very interesting. I've been going live, you guys. If y'all have been wondering where is your girl on a daily basis, I've been going live more so on TikTok. And I would definitely encourage you guys to follow both of my TikTok accounts because I can go live from either one. And the second one, House of Cush, I changed it, y'all, to the store name because I want you guys to be able to differentiate. I needed to be able to differentiate. I have so many accounts. Oh, y'all, I gave in to Threads. I said I was not gonna fucking do Threads, but I'm just like, shove it down my throat, why don't you? And it's like, as soon as I said I was done with fucking Facebook, I like start getting the most interaction on Facebook, on certain pages. So like, I'm like, okay. Take the good with the bad, I suppose. We gotta take the good with the bad. Speaking on things, I'm actually shuffling while I'm talking to you guys. You know, we like to chit chat. You guys know the tariffs are a thing now, and people are trying to work there to see how they're going to handle. So, you know, our vibes are no different. We are in the apothecary, you know, the online botanica of things. We are definitely having to kind of look and pick through because, oh my God, really? I'm feeling my girl when she was like, Trump, I need $100,000, $10K for all my lows, 10 to 25K, period. All respect to Allah. You ain't never lied. Girl, you ain't never lied, okay? What's really going on? Y'all, the energy has just been crazy, you know? It has just been crazy. But, you know, at this particular point, we do have options. We do have spaces and places. And in those readings that I've been doing on live, it's been a lot of like the call for spiritual warfare and the warfare that we're going through as we come up out of these cycles. And a lot of my followers, I've been like tapping into like talking about reincarnation a lot too, guys. I think I put up a video or a short about it. If I haven't, I'm going to look today and I'll post it if I have it. But I was like doing a little deep dive, like where are the queens? And I know I talked to y'all briefly about looking into the dark goddesses as well. But that also ties into the queens because a lot of us come from different lineages, and those lineages span from those goddesses like priestesses of Hecate, priests of Set. You know, there are different spaces that these energies come from. So, and that's like culturally, or I think it spans even because, you know, a lot of us have shifted through multiple times here. We just coming in different vessels, that's all. Trying to finish out a contract, trying to, you know what I'm saying, do something, right? So, with that being said, yes, I've been discussing reincarnation and the idea that a lot of us have tapped in from previous timelines. And I was wondering about the process of reincarnation with the idea that, you know, they brought that tiger, not a tiger, it's a wolf, that extinct wolf back by using parts of its skull and its tooth, like DNA or whatever they extracted, and DNA made it come back. And I was like, damn, that idea of being able to do that is so like tapped into reincarnation, because think about this, okay? They are like grave robbers, right? For like the Egyptian queens and kings. You know, I spoke mostly on the queens. But yeah, so they rob these graves, but you know how like meticulously, and even other cultures too now, like Asian culture, Chinese, like the the emperors, how they would like bury themselves in such a way, and then they would kill, everybody would die, like their whole court would go with them, so to follow them into the next timeline, and they try to make it where you couldn't see them or you wouldn't know who's who, or you know, but they still come back with these same resources, right? And I feel like it's so interesting, you know, but the process of like the African queens, you know, the Egyptian queens and goddesses is, well, the Egyptian queens, that and pharaohs that were buried, they robbed their graves, they took things. These people like meticulously planned for their afterlife, and what if the afterlife is like right now? So like that's what we're talking about. So okay, now follow me, because I'm having a download as I speak about that. The idea of them toying with the idea that they can possibly bring this thing back. What the fuck? What if they try to bring back some of the people? Now, it was eating us and shit too, so, you know, we're eating them. They were eating them. Well, they did eat us as well. Damn. I tried to, like, well, hold on. Well, I can relate. Fuck, still. I still can fucking relate. Hell, even if I ain't from over there, I still get it. Okay. But anyway, yeah, so the idea, like, what if? And you going back and you pulling these bodies and you can bring them back, because with a damn bone and whatever, you can reincarnate a situation. You get, I don't know. But yeah, I wonder, the queens, like, who is it? Cleo, or is it Nefertiti that didn't want her tomb found? She didn't want her tomb found for this exact reason, you know? She wants to be able to reincarnate, and that was the theory that I was going through. Some of these people planned for reincarnation, and they didn't want their graves robbed. They didn't, because they wanted to be able to come back. And then the people whose graves were robbed, what if these are the misplaced, you know, pharaohs and kings and queens? You know what I'm saying? These are the misplaced energies, and they just like at places they shouldn't be. You know, I could go about that right now. I have an interesting thought theory about that. But yeah, I said I was going to start looking, like, where are these people? Because it's like, I looked up, it was like 10 African queens that ruled prior to being, like, colonized, right? And it's like, where's all this energy? Where'd they go? What was the setup? What was the team? Because a lot of them were sold out by their families or lovers, you know? So if they decide to reincarnate for, you know, whatever reason, then that would be interesting. Also, the idea that they can possibly even bring back, like, that's fucking wild. Now, how they would come back, I don't know. Would it be on some zombie shit? Like, if they tried to just not deal with the spirit of it, but just, like, try to come back like they did, like, the wolf. I don't know. That's interesting. Anyway, let's see what's going on, y'all, with the tribe. I have a chit-chat about that. Let me know what y'all think about that, though. I posted the video, both of the videos on my TikTok. If you want to chime in and check that out. I've also been talking about the theory of the black dollar and the idea that the currency is within the spirit of the soul due to that. And that can even tie back into what I was just talking about. That's why I say that's a rabbit hole right there, y'all. That is a true rabbit hole. I already see it. Okay. So today we are going to tap into the spirits, and I would like to thank them for allowing me to stand at the crossroads for the tribe. Thank you for protecting and covering me as I go on this journey. Thank you for the gift. You know I don't abuse the gift. I honor it. I appreciate it. I love it. Now, all right, spirits. Now, today I would like to get some insight into love and relationships under this Libra moon. Beauty magic. That might be somebody's team. But money and justice work. And what does Spirit want the collective to know today? Are there any warnings or spiritual advice that we need to have? What's going on? Oh, I got 2 more elements to do. I was reading Elements live. I'm gonna do that tonight at 7, y'all. Rando. I just didn't want to forget to tell you. Okay, so let's get it. Give me the energy that might be coming. Ooh. We've got the Chariot here presently. We've got the 10 of Baskets. In reverse, we've got the daughter of baskets in the upright for the collective energy. Near future, we've got the 3 of coins in the reverse. Overall, we've got the 5 of baskets in reverse. Yes, okay. So, I see in terms of love and relationships with the 10 of baskets in reverse and overall with the 5 of baskets, it's like you're in a space of showing love. You're in a space of doing what you love, committing to what you love. You are just in a space of really just moving forward and healing, right? You are in the beginning stages of this, actively just pursuing some sort of leveled and balanced emotion. Now, you could be dealing presently with some toxicity within the home. And again, this is just not what you typically would want to deal with. Now, this is causing some sort of devastation or heartbreak or resentment here. And we're going to get more into that. I am going to get some clarification on those things. You know, this is some things that's happened over the past 10 months. The past 5 months could be significant. Now, in the near future, in terms of your finances, there is some sort of issue here because there's a lack of either discipline or partnerships. There's some sort of, somebody's refusing to work with someone. 3 of coins in reverse or provide some sort of stability. Okay. Alrighty. So I've got Cancer here. So this could be Cancer energy. Tell me, so this could be family. Like I was saying, this is a family issue. Tell me about the 10 of baskets in reverse. This could be your Virgo. Somebody's toxic family here. This Virgo, what about them? This Virgo, this person's having some sort of conversation or speaking about some sort of plan here. Now, if this isn't a literal person, this is actually you. They're saying that there is some sort of lack of stability here, and presently you are looking for some sort of grounding. Maybe Spirit's asking you also to commit to a plan or a specific timeline. Like you're being called to commit and really like ground your energy and focus on what you're doing. You know, time is of the essence at this particular moment. So like I said, take it where it resonates. Now, tell me about the 3 of coins in the reverse, please. So in the near future, there's someone who you may have to tell that you don't want to work with them anymore. And somebody's going to try to offer you some sort of help, or you could have helped this person. Somebody may tell you that they've lost some sort of job. Maybe somebody's going to tell you you don't have a job anymore. So you're having to start over and start a new plan and think of how you can get some sort of assistance here within the next 5 years. 5 years is important. You know, you're going to be getting some sort of divine assistance for the next 5 years because of you, just who you are with this daughter of baskets in the upright energy. You could have told someone that you didn't have work, or somebody knows, or you told us that you weren't working or you weren't in school, or, something. Your money out of whack. And they're going to try to come towards you and offer you some sort of assistance. Now, it's in the upright, so maybe they will appear to assist you. This is divine intervention at its finest. Help you make some sort of decision. Somebody's going to help you. Some sort of decision. This could be a mother of knives. Somebody want to come. Ooh, hold on. Clarity. Come towards you. They want to tell you something. But maybe this person is an enemy that's trying to come extend you this, give you this opportunity. Like, this is an enemy that is coming to bring this opportunity to you. So what they say, all help ain't good help. You know what's up. You are very much well studied and aware. And you need to be, you got the Father of Knives to the Mother of Knives. Like, if this is just you, like, you need to get very, very serious about your plans and, who you share that information with moving forward in a year. 1 year, your enemies. What about it? Ooh, double for your trouble. Yeah, your enemies. Okay, I was correct. Okay, so yeah, they're going to try to come offer you some opportunity, but this is just going to be in an effort to attach themselves to you so you won't leave. I got the Miss Robinson with the Capricorn energy here and the Six of Knives in reverse. They want to keep you in this cycle. Clarity for the Six of Knives in reverse, but this is something you intuitively know because you're the High Priestess. So Spirit wants you to continue to follow your intuition and be patient because everything is going to be balancing out for you. I got the Father Sims, which is the Temperance to the High Priestess. So, intuitive, everything's going to be working out. Continue to be patient. Taurus and Sagittarius is very significant right now. Now, yeah, in the past, what's this railroad bill? In the past, there's some sort of rush. You may have went into some sort of partnership that was imbalanced, in a rush. And Two of Coins in reverse. This is a very stagnant Five of Sticks in reverse, unchangeable energy. You couldn't change this person. This is a misfortune. Aunt Caroline in reverse. So now you're on the move, okay? They want to let it be known. You on the go now. You on the move now. You are making some sort of progress after a period of, maybe in the past 2 years, you haven't really quite been able to get any sort of balance. And again, this could have been due to a partnerships. I'm seeing 5 people. There are a lot of people gossiping, just messy, just this unchangeable negative energy, and they brought misfortune to you. So now you're moving forward. You'll be making progress from those people. You could have traveled away from those people. 2 days is significant. Tell me about this Father of Knives, please. So this Father of Knives is also sitting in this Father of Coins in reverse energy. This person has some sort of plan to take or dominate you, bully you maybe out of some money. Maybe this person could have bullied you out of some money in the past, or bullied you out of some property, bullied you out of some sort of substantial investment. Father of Coins in reverse to the John Horse in reverse. This is an Emperor in reverse. April, Aries could be significant. This person is very imbalanced in their way. Yeah, this is in a partnership that you are having to end. 2 of Baskets in reverse. Maybe the past 2 months. Yeah. Maybe around February, somewhere in Aquarius season, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timestamp as I say that. So that is very significant. Let me screenshot that for later. Yeah. This breakup was over. Maybe you didn't believe it. Maybe you don't believe it, but they're saying that this is a load that has been lifted. This is a load that has been lifted. Somebody has a plan to, hold up. Yeah, somebody is, I see you. Sometimes you got to let the beat build, baby. Multiple messages come through, but sometimes you got to let the beat build. Presently, you've got a Emperor in reverse. This person is like being very strategic, like it's air sign energy here. They're being very strategic. They're being very, like I said earlier, time is of the essence, right? Secretly, this person is experiencing some sort of disharmony within their family or their home. And this particular person just doesn't seem to have what it takes to build a stable foundation. This is an Emperor in reverse. This person, again, you may have ended a partnership, or maybe they did, and they, they're in some sort of disbelief, or maybe, again, this is just the energy with the Hermit and the grandchildren, star card in reverse. This person may not want you to believe that they need some sort of help from you, or they don't want you to notice that they need help. 10 of Sticks, 10 days is significant. Yeah, they need some help. Yeah, because they've ended a partnership. Courting in reverse came out in the same fucking tack. So this, again, take it where it resonates. But yeah, these ends of these partnerships are happening. Lots of relationships are ending today for the better. Maybe someone's ending a relationship. This relationships from childhood friendships and relationships. Maybe a big queen and empress in reverse is also here doing dark magic today. It is a full moon, so karmic Aries energy, like bully energy, like really bitchy energy, if you will, right? Gemini could be significant in Aries, both karmic. Also a karmic as Cancer too is presently moving about. There's a secret that has been revealed. Black magic being revealed. This person may just have these significant placements, so take it where it resonates. And I usually say sun, moon, or rising, y'all. Some secret was revealed here, and somebody is not talking to someone. It reveals some sort of secret. Somebody may not be getting the message. They didn't want to hear someone. Yeah, maybe this person tried to say you were crazy, you were overly emotional. This could have been some sort of public humiliation ritual. And now this person, or you could have publicly humiliated this person, but someone is looking to switch the narrative, change someone's mind, by any means necessary. Again, this secret being revealed of this black magic that this person was doing on this mother of baskets. Somebody's out of their fucking mind. Somebody's out of their mind because they've been publicly humiliated, so they're looking for revenge. Yeah, they could be doing drugs. 7 of baskets in reverse. There's lots of just hallucination. Again, whoever this is, they ain't wrapped too tight. They ain't wrapped too tight today, because they're losing some sort of family or some sort of home. 4 of Sticks in reverse, and they are no longer being poured into or desiring to pour into something. They just don't have the stability, the finances. Yeah, someone is definitely living on the brink of death right now. Their lives are kind of, they're not getting the rebirths that they want to get. Scorpio energy, their situations, they're not changing. They're stuck in the void, is what Spirit is saying. And this cycle is completing. The cycle is ending, done. No matter what, you're ending this cycle. These people are stuck. And, we talked about that on live. Like, motherfuckers is really just mad that you've closed out this cycle and you're ready to start anew. So you got this energy with the 10 of coins, aka the 10 of pentacles, of people looking at you restart something presently and they want to come be a part of it. So, you got these 10 of knives, these betrayals, right? Starting a new cycle of betrayal and then walking away. Or it's simply taking this leap of faith to betray you within this new cycle that has been, they desire to start. Somebody is definitely, they're going to walk away. They're going to break your heart. 3 of knives in the reverse, or they could have broke your heart in the past. These person wants to traumatize you to simply keep you stagnant, keep you stuck, make you a glorified sacrifice. You guys could have broken up during Pisces season. So that is love and relationship for you. Oh, wow. So it's a lot going on here. But things are being balanced out, things are doing what they should do, but you've got these people that are still expecting you to sacrifice and overgive. You've got that energy of them continuing to do that. Now, yeah, you could have moved away from these individuals. So we've got the Daughter of Baskets. Now let's check out, so what's the Daughter of Baskets? You need to approach with care, because you've got someone very reckless in your energy. Don't move out of fear. Don't speak out of fear. Don't move out of fear. There is someone, you need to pay attention to your surroundings. If you have a yard, you need to pay attention. Blue is significant, like sky blue. You've already learned, and I've been picking up on this too. Over the past 7 years, you've learned some sort of lesson. And, Spirit just doesn't want you to be reckless in the way you speak, reckless in the way you do things moving forward. These are lessons that you've learned from a previous time, and let the trash take itself out. Somebody is definitely not able, like they're not revealing something. Leo could be significant here. There's something that is happening right up under your nose. Maybe you don't need to, happening under their nose. You don't need to reveal that you're comfortable. You don't need to reveal also where you lay your head. You need to hide where you lay your head at. Because we got Big Mama, which is the sun in reverse. Yeah, somebody doesn't know where you lay. People don't know that. People do not know that. Yeah, you've walked away from all of these people over the past 8 months, and you are quite comfortable, and if it isn't the past 8 months, it's the upcoming 8 months, and you've just been building yourself. Maybe you don't see that you're going to be quite comfortable over the next 8 months, but this is going to cause for you to walk away from that particular energy and love on yourself. But there is something over the next 2 weeks, something that you don't see coming. You're going to have to approach this with your spiritual eyes. Yeah, you don't see something coming. Somebody has not let a situation go. This Father of Baskets in reverse. This person is definitely in their feelings. They are out of control. They are in lack right now. They're not thinking straight. I got the Four of Coins in reverse to the Ace of Knives in reverse. This is definitely some sort of father figure here. Someone's not thinking straight right now. They could have lied to some sort of court official. The court officials could be involved. Maybe you don't see this. You don't see this happening here. Libra could be significant, or maybe you be receiving justice for this person's involvement in some sort of court case. That's interesting. Yeah, somebody just refused to let go of a situation. They just refused to let go. So, and it is this Father of Baskets. They were definitely in their feelings and definitely in their emotions, making unwise decisions, just unstable all the way around. An unstable mind. What's the Justice? Yeah, the Justice is someone is needing to switch their routine up. Change of plans is also what I just heard. There's a change of plans here. But there's a change of plans. You're not going to have to battle. You're not going to have to fight with this particular family anymore. Oh, things have changed. These third parties, they can no longer fight you. They can no longer battle you. Yeah. See, this was all this Father of Sticks doing. Yeah, they had this. They moved to action and did all of these things, and now they can no longer fight you. You no longer want to collaborate with them or be attached to their third parties. You guys might need to do some sort of cord cutting or release today from masculine energies as well as third parties from your past or that may be attached. Sometimes I've done cord cuttings where we have to do like the dude and we got to do the whoever it is he messing with or they mama, or, you just never know. People crazy. Yeah, this person is trying to take some sort of action, and yeah, this person, they ain't gonna win. You the one that gets the justice at the end of the day. Yeah, Spirit says someone doesn't want you to know some sort of plan. They don't want you to know their plan. They just want to act. And they don't want you to know their plan of action. Yeah, this person is nutty. Within their feelings, they are. Somebody's upset. Maybe this could be a mother of sticks. This person could be upset taking this action because of a sick mother of sticks here. This person is feeling very reckless, very afraid. Daughter of sticks in reverse because they are losing some source of income, some sort of job or money. This person is entering a tower. Ooh. These are the people in your energy. Somebody took an action that was reckless and lost some sort of job, and now they in a tower. Down goes Frazier, baby. What's the tower? Yeah, somebody definitely misjudged the situation, Libra in reverse. Because, yeah, they misjudged. They moved too quickly here. And now there seems to have been some sort of delay. They misjudged something. And now there's some sort of delay within finances or getting some sort of help. 6 of Coins in reverse because of some sort of stagnated emotional. They're refusing. Somebody's taking back an offer. It could be a Hierophant in reverse. This is some sort of official energy that has taken back an offer. Someone is no longer looking to be generous. This person has been stripped of some sort of title. So this could be a Leo, maybe in your energy, a karmic Libra, a karmic Taurus. Yeah, somebody made a bad decision when they decided to rush and do something. And now somebody who's not thinking about being generous at all. They're not thinking about doing the right thing at all. So yeah, somebody is not. You, and I know I keep saying this, but it's like the way the fucking cards are coming out. Somebody didn't think something through. Somebody is out of their fucking mind right now. Yeah, somebody is not of their mind. It could be someone is not thinking, they're doing low life things. A 9 of Coins in reverse. Again, I'm looking at this martini cup turned upside down. So this person could be drinking excessively. Their lifestyle is just out of whack. It's not working out anymore. This is devastation. Because someone just couldn't make peace with the past here. So secret was exposed about some sort of disharmony here. And now someone is being forced to move on. Or trying to find their way up out of a certain predicament. Ooh. So basically, you need to be moving like you got some sense. Because you got all these people, these reckless ass people in your energy. Yup. Yeah. There's a lot. There's this, that, those karmic people in your energy. I'm going to get something from the from this particular day. Let's see. What is the past? Something is not over. Something isn't ending. So maybe someone chose not to live with a group of people. Scorpio. Yeah, this. Yeah, there's some sort of trauma here. 3 weeks. 3 weeks trauma. Maybe there was a fight. 5 days. Fight in a home. Fight over a home. 4 of Wands in the reverse. Between lovers. This is lovers. This is past energy. Take it where it resonates. Tell me about the present. So, yeah, there's some sort of end of stagnation here. 4 months. But someone's going to be battling some sort of exposure or battling, trying to... you're going to get some sort of end of stagnation, but like over the next 4 months. But it's looking like you've got these people that are really fighting to stop you from having this new life. Like, these people are going to be actively trying to fight to stop this. Yeah, this person doesn't want you to be independent. This King of Cups in reverse right now. This person is definitely, he just popped out again. So, yeah, you're right within your feelings. You're balanced, you're cool. But you got a King of Cups in reverse that is acting very immature and childish. And this person is no longer able, like they said, they can't make peace with the past. So this person is going to battle you during this time because your stagnation is ending. So you're having spiritual warfare here. You seem to have escaped some sort of poverty and now getting assistance here, or you'll escape poverty and you will get assistance. And I say that because I got the 6 of Pentacles to the 5 of Pentacles. So, you building up. 11 is significant. So this King of Pentacles here is going to try to make some sort of power move. This person is going to try to take action and make some sort of power move. This person is going to try to make something out of nothing. Yeah, this person is trying to come out of the cold. That's who's going to be trying to help you. This King of Pentacles here. Gemini, somebody with money, somebody with some sort of power or influence. But now you have the idea of them trying to stop you from taking action. And accepting some sort of offer. Maybe they want to stop you from getting another offer from another partner. Maybe try to force you into a partnership with them. This person seems to have been all out of options, and they're not, again, here I go, I keep getting in my mind, this person's not thinking straight. Somebody doesn't have any more options and their judgment is bad. This person has experiencing some sort of stream of bad luck, and they're looking for a win, and they think they're going to get it out of you. So if this is you and you are experiencing a stream of bad luck, this is just, you don't know all the facts, all of your misfortune, you won't have to worry about it. 6 days is significant. Take it where it resonates. Now, what's the 8 of Knives? Yeah, it's time to move on. There's a cycle that hasn't closed out with a Leo, and it's something that you don't see or something that's being hidden. Someone is not able to, hold on, don't listen to anything. You don't need to listen. You don't need to listen, or you don't need to reveal some sort of idea or thought. There's a release of burdens here. Maybe you weren't quite getting any equal give and take with this situation, and Ace of Cups in reverse, this could have made you sick, hurt you. So it's time for you to take action and look towards the future. This is the only way you'll make progress, and quickly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. These third parties, they are no longer celebrating. Someone's in regret. The Emperor in reverse. He came out the same way again. This either a karmic Aries or a Taurus. Somebody realizes that they need to do the right thing. They need to do the right thing, but this is going to take work. This is going to take work, and it's going to take real effort. And someone seems to have been trapped trapped in their lower chakra. They fucked up. King of Wands. Somebody did some sort of reckless shit. Somebody's gonna have to do hard time. I just heard that. Justice and legal, that's coming for Libra energy. Somebody is going to have to do some hard time. This Emperor in reverse has to face some sort of official, and he's going to have to work. They want to trap him for a long time. They're working on giving this Emperor at least 7 years. He's looking at 7 years for his role in something. Him and a Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords could have lied to him. Yeah, this is what you don't see going on. 2 of Swords in reverse. You don't see this happening in the background. Ooh. Now, this could be spiritual court or physical court, so take it where it resonates. But yeah, secret, hermit. Secretly, ooh, justice. I got the hermit and justice on top of it. Somebody's committed to getting some sort of justice. Maybe your spirit team is committed to making sure you get justice this season. Ooh. Because maybe you didn't get the desires of your heart. I got the 10 of Cups in the reverse. Hold on, let me see what other card. No. This was an injustice. Maybe someone broke up your home. Maybe someone took something away from you. No, they didn't want you. You didn't get what you wanted because you needed to be free from this shit. You didn't get this because you needed to be able to move on in secrecy, right? There's a secret. There's Cancer energy. There's a Cancer. This Cancer freed you from your unhappy situation, from this misfortune. There's a Cancer here. Yeah. There's going to be some sort of quick communication coming in over the next 8 days, maybe from that Cancer. Yeah. About somebody's actions. How about somebody's actions cause them to lose some sort of battle here due to a lie or misrepresentation of information? Star card in reverse. Maybe somebody could have lied because they didn't believe you had anything to offer. Lied about taking some sort of money or offer. Somebody's definitely got some sort of idea up their sleeve. Ooh. Yeah, somebody was planning some sort of betrayal all along. 10 of Swords. But they didn't get a chance to take this leap of faith because of whoever this Temperance in reverse is, this Sagittarius energy. They should have never taken some sort of leap of faith with this. But Spirit says now that she is off, they've thrown some energy off balance. And this has played as a strength to you. You know what I'm saying? Because now you can be proud. You can be happy. You can shift with your money with the 9 of Pentacles. Spirit says do not offer a cup to this devil. Okay? Capricorn energy, because they're only going to try to slow you down with your money and your finances by giving you some sort of offer here. Now, you could have a substantial offer coming in very quickly by Cancer season, maybe. It's got to do with money, though. It's not love. So we see we are at the Pentacles. Yeah. Now this, somebody could have stolen from you. You're getting some sort of money because you were stolen from by this Queen of Wands energy. And this fire sign feminine is trying to avoid a tower. So avoid the tower. So they're trying to stay. They're trying to avoid a tower, but they stand. Oh, okay, I got you. They was trying to, whoever this mother figure is, somebody had plans to try to avoid a tower, but Spirit said they're going to stay in it because they the High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, and they've been working on this for a very long time. 8 of Pentacles. They put a lot of money into making sure that they didn't get hurt. And, maybe this was what caused them to have this judgment on them. Because this family, this new cycle. Oh, so the judgment is they have to start this new cycle as the Empress in reverse. Now that you've walked away and they don't know where you are, they can no longer control you. So you don't have to worry. You are going to get this new start and somebody's going to be bringing you some money. Yeah, you need to get out of your head. Someone is definitely coming with some sort of offer, some sort of official money. This could be a lawyer, some sort of, I'm just hearing like official person. You don't have to worry. Somebody's making sure you get your money, making sure you get some sort of inheritance, making sure you get some sort of plan. Like somebody plans on giving you some sort of money, some sort of opportunity. Wow. Damn, full moon in Libra, y'all got lots going on. You don't have to worry. You don't have to call. How much time I got? It's 54. Okay. That story was more interesting. I got, yeah. Now, let me see what's going on with the 5 of baskets, because I never really got a chance to look into that. What's that? Somebody's bitterness, somebody's hatred for you has continued to grow. This person cannot live being cunning, because they're now trapped in this disguise, okay? They're trapped wearing this mask, right? And you no longer have to defend yourself because this person is just not as wise as you are. And it seems like you realize that this relationship threw you off balance. Yeah, this collaboration threw you off. They want to collaborate because they want to wear a mask. That's not what you're trying to do. Yeah, play in reverse. You ain't trying to play with these people, but they're trying to say they want to work to provide, and they're determined to get out of some sort of deal because someone's now sick and they don't want to help. They don't want to be consumed with that responsibility. So someone is no longer being kind or speaking to someone kindly. Damn. And this has proved to be some sort of it's very sad, These are their intentions. This is somebody's intentions. This is how they're moving. Ooh. Yeah, this person is trying to trick. They're trying to trick you into forgetting, memory in reverse, all the chaos and things that didn't change so they can have this victory. They want you to believe that you're weak and cursed. Damn. So that they can build their own power. This person is sick. Hell, somebody only cares about you revealing their secrets. They wouldn't even be hunting you. It's no longer. Somebody's lack of confidence is why they aren't coming after you, or they can't go after what they need to do. Somebody needs to rest. Yeah, because they're having a hard time adapting to the fact that their friends hate that they don't follow their instincts. Maybe they don't follow their instincts. They just rush into things. They're just so courageous, and trust this, that's what they trust. So this person's patience is how they keep their energy up. So something's no longer a mystery. This person, it's no longer a mystery. This person just will not protect. They're not protected. They won't protect you. And they're inspired by playing like they want to keep something hidden. But this is in an effort to create some sort of... They're hiding. Okay, hold on. I'm going to run it back. And my ear itching. My right ear. They're not scared. This person is just trying to destroy your movement, destroy your plans, you got somebody with a grudge. You got people with grudges. And it's like trying to settle the score. Somebody's very bitter. You have very bitter, nasty in your energy. Because you're balancing, everything's working out for you. You're stepping into some sort of victory after a period of misfortune. You're more focused, you're more determined, and you're not willing to go back into past cycles. And this has essentially allowed you to end whatever stagnation you were going through. Ooh, child, that's a lot to digest. God damn. Things could be fully balanced out by Sagittarius season. You just need to stay patient. Stop thinking negatively. Things can change. You just have to take the chance and opportunity. Your enemies here, you studied your enemies, so you already know what moves to make. You are receiving divine assistance because you asked, and you don't have to work very hard. This is not... I just heard, I don't work jobs, bitch, I am a job. see the girls. Yeah. You got people that do love you. You know, it might not be people from your past, but you know, there's a lot of trauma that you have to kind of heal by releasing these people. You know, this has been traumatizing for you. And now that you're healing and you're prioritizing yourself, of course they can sniff you out. That's their job. But that's what it is, y'all, and that's what it's gonna be. If you guys are looking to book a private reading, I definitely do have slots available. I'm open for live readings today, with just us on the phone, of course. Live private sessions till 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know, or you can just have a written reading done, and those will be emailed to you. Yeah. So if you would like to book a full moon in Libra ritual or reading, you can do so on the houseofcush.com. And I definitely encourage you guys to join Patreon for exclusive spells, our guides, and triad rituals. And follow House of Cush on all platforms. And make sure you guys leave a review and share this episode. You know, let me know what's what. But tell me if it resonates, because it's a lot going on. You got a lot of people in your energy. Okay? And later on around 7, y'all, I will be going live on TikTok for the TikTok live readings. So if you guys want to get in on one of those, get your questions answered, also see what's going on with the elements, and, you know, keep me in line. Click the link in my bio. Follow me on TikTok, and you can turn on your notifications. But so you'll know when I go live, y'all. I appreciate you guys. I love you so much. And yeah, we are finally ready to bust a move, okay? So just let's fucking do it. We can't be thinking too hard about these people behind us. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. All right. I love you guys. And, you know, we'll chat soon. Bye.